time and seasons, Chronos and Kairos, okay? And I had talked about this, I believe, a year ago. Kairos is a Greek word that means the right time or critical moment, okay? Sometimes we force things, and this could be on any level. It could be in your professional life, your romantic life, your platonic relationships, or your familial relationships. But we tend to want what we want, and we tend to think that we know what's best for us without checking in with our parental guidance, the Lord. Okay? Everything that God has planned for us that is good has already been written and planned out for us. And sometimes we forget about that. So then we start trying to make things happen on our own. And that's when the plan shifts. That's when the breakdowns happen. That is when things don't go our way. A series of unfortunate events happen. And God says, okay, you want to try it your way? Let me back up and I'm going to let you do this thing alone. Okay? He's always right there waiting for you to ask for help and realize that you didn't know what you was doing. Okay? The right or critical moment is key in this season. Okay? Do not act alone. Wait on your confirmation. But God says it's not going to be too much longer for the wait. But if you act ahead of time, then there could be a mistake or a disaster made. Now, God doesn't make mistakes. So if you choose to wait on the Lord, you are going to see big results, okay? Things will happen at the right and critical moment. Kairos, okay? In your particular season, everything there is significance requires time being used, okay? A baby starts off as a zygote, then it's a fetus, and then it's born as an infant, and then the baby starts growing, okay? Significant time is used to create and cultivate the baby. Education, starting from pre-K all the way to 12th grade, it takes time, 12 years. Some people say 13, depending on when you started schooling. Okay, then you go into a new season of college years. Okay, undergraduate, graduate, and postgraduate. It takes time. Even to raise a child, years. Most parents raise their children at least till 18 years old. Things of significance takes time. Really serious. Even a surgery takes hours to do. Some people have gone into surgery and was in surgery for 8 hours. And everything has an appointed time. And spiritually, we can call them seasons. Like there are 4 seasons in a year, or supposed to be. And when we start going into the spiritual meaning of Kairos and Chronos, we're talking about time and seasons. And my message is about knowing your particular time frame or timeline. You are not going to have an identical life to your friend or family member. We don't understand that God protects us, okay? God is the all-knowing, okay? All-seeing. And He protects us even when we can't see what's happening. So sometimes when we get a delay or a no for something, our flesh doesn't understand. So we can cop an attitude. We could be upset. You know, sometimes we may start feeling bad and questioning God, which I don't recommend. But we're human, so we do those things. And if you wait on the appointed time and you are operating according to God's will for your life in divine timing, you will always get a confirmation, and God will show you why that thing was a no and why this thing is a yes. Okay, and especially for love, because we're going to do a love live really soon, because I have been getting a lot of downloads. And a lot of people are disappointed because you've been hearing that you are going to get married. You've been hearing that you are, you have a kingdom spouse. Because let's face it, not everybody will be married in their lifetime. Some people are meant to be single. And sometimes we get disappointed because love may be delayed, so we think, but love is actually coming in right on time at the appointed divine time. Okay. Chronos and Kairos talks about time and seasons, and just know that everybody has an appointed time and time frame and a season. Okay, so be aware of that so that you can realize that God is not finished with you yet, and you are a work in progress, and so is your confirmation, and so is your life. And stand, be still, and know that He is God, and He has certain plans for you to prosper you and not to harm you, but it's in the right timing and the right season. It's still happening. God is working behind the scenes right now for you and for your life.